Yo, what's going on, you guys? What's up, guys? It's the Michael Myers. Back again with the brand new live stream, man. So, yeah, definitely. Hope you guys are having a cool Sunday, man. Had some time on my hands, so decided to do this little movie review. I mean, I usually do my movie reviews like on live stream for the past, couple of them. I don't know. For me, it's just easier. It's more like simple, more straightforward, than just doing like a whole video dedicated to a movie review. I'd rather do it live because, all the thoughts, you know, straight out of my mind. So I don't want to overthink it. Usually when I do a movie review or any kind of video, when it's an actual video, you overthink it. You try to, add a little bit more than what it is. So, yeah, man, we're gonna be taking a look at our latest film. I know what you did last summer. I know it just released on Friday. Um, so yeah, and I know a lot of you guys probably have not seen it yet. I actually did see it opening night. Uh, to be honest, man, I wasn't too crazy about it. I'm not a huge fan of the I Know What You Did Last Summer series. I think I have the trilogy around here. Uh, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, the only one that was okay was the original 1997. Uh, the sequels or whatever, don't really care for them. But even when the trailer came out, man, like I really wasn't too crazy. Uh, and I feel like this film, and I'm not gonna, like I said, a lot of people have not seen it. A lot of you guys have not seen it yet, so I'm not gonna go too deep into spoilers. But it kind of was what I was expecting it to be, I would say. But I will say this though, without spoiling too much, uh, it was a little better than what I thought it was gonna be, and we're gonna get into it. Like I said, I don't want to go too deep into the storyline, but I mean, at this point, man, it's not really like I wanna, I know there's like an end credit scene, which I think I might dive into because it's not really nothing major. Uh, but uh, but yeah, man. I mean, overall, dude, I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is a direct sequel, not a direct sequel. I think it is, right, to the original. No. I think it's just a. It's pretty much the tree. It's pretty much, yeah, a direct sequel, a legacy sequel. There we go, a legacy sequel or requel. Uh, you know, pretty much what they did with Halloween, Scream, Texas Chainsaw, all this, right? So it was not too bad. Like I said, I wasn't too crazy about it. The reason I literally went opening night because I had the night off and I was like, why not? So we went and you know, as long as it was a slasher flick, fun little time, for sure. It's always gonna be that. Like any film, like for example, the last film I saw previous to this one, uh, what was it? Clown in a Cornfield, if I'm not mistaken. That one has a lot of nice slasher elements. It's kind of like a slasher kind of movie. So even though they might be bad, we're still always there because they're slasher flicks. And you guys know, man, slasher flicks always do the job, man. And like I said, this latest legacy sequel, I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025. It definitely does that. It definitely does that. It does its trick. It does its job. Legacy sequel. I mean, a fun slasher film in the middle of the summer. Why not? I know a lot of people don't really like to spend, for tickets and. Spend the time. Some mostly people, wait for streaming and stuff like that. Which I have seen some people actually. like on Instagram, they rather wait till they rather wait till it hits streaming or DVD. You know, like I said, I Know What You Did Last Summer, classic film. And as a matter of fact, I am working on my top 10, or not my top 10, yeah, top 10 90s horror films. And you know what? I kind of struggled a little bit. The original 1997 film, I was actually going to throw it on there, but honestly, man, I think I left it out of my list, man, last minute, because I think there's a lot more good films. Like I said, the original is a classic. I mean, it's definitely it's made a stamp in the genre, even though obviously I Know What You Did Last Summer is kind of like a, I wouldn't say ripoff, but you could say inspired from Scream. And you know, and that's one of the main reasons it's never been my top favorite. You know, the series, even the first one. Like I said, it's a good film. 1997. It's a good film, solid film, but it's not one of my. It's not in my top 10 from the 90s for sure. Uh, but like I said, man, it's definitely made an impact. It's made its stamp in the genre. So we gotta, salute it. And like I said, man, even since the trailers came out, I really wasn't too crazy. Uh, but yeah, yo, He Loves Horror. What's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a good one. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just gonna be talking about this. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Obviously, you guys can hit me with anything, cause I'm just chilling. Sunday, like I said, nothing too crazy, man. Just chilling at the house. Have the day off. Uh, I watched this new movie Thursday night, and like I said, dude, it is, it was better than what I thought it was gonna be, but it's definitely what I expected it to be. You know what I mean? Uh, and I know there's a lot of mixed reviews. I haven't gone too deep into like movie reviews online. Other people saying, I know I only like seen people like posting it on Instagram, like out of their theater reaction. But like as far as like a deep down review, I haven't checked them out. But I've seen mixed reviews, man. I've seen people disappointed. People really liked it. Like I said, I think you will like it if you're a fan of the genre aspect. But even though a lot of this stuff can get kind of repetitive, man, and some people are kind of tired of it being repetitive. But like I said, as long as it's a slasher movie, it did its job, dude. Like I said, you're gonna be entertained the whole time. Like I'm gonna give you guys an example. I saw, like I said, the previous film I saw before this one, or not. It was like two movies before this one. I saw Clown in a Cornfield, I think it was called. I really liked that one because it had, like I said, it has the slasher aspects. It has like that old school, horror slasher vibe to it. So that's why I really liked that movie. A lot of people didn't really care about it. Clown in a Cornfield. It was literally in theaters for like a few weeks, dude. It really didn't last that long. I know some people were talking about it as soon as it came out, but it's like it came in wet, But I really liked Clown in a Cornfield or whatever it was called. But dude, actually I'm wrong. The one I saw before I Know What You Did Last Summer was 28 years later. And like I said, that's a zombie movie. It's a little different. And I wasn't really the biggest fan of 28 years later. Like I said, this film, I Know What You Did Last Summer, it's a legacy sequel. It's a requel, and I do have my issues with it. But it's an entertaining movie. You're gonna be entertained throughout the whole movie. I mean, if you take a look at the original, man, I mean, it's always, these films always been like, you could say something we relate to. I Know What You Did Last Summer has to do with like these teenagers. They get into some shit, and it's kind of the same thing. Like I said, it's kind of like a requel thing. Like it's kind of a lot of elements from that original is in this new one, but of course it's like in the present. So it's like Halloween 2018. It's like all these direct sequels, right? Legacy sequels. But you know what, man? And I also have seen a lot of people say, Uh, like I said, there's a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people say at least give it two watches before you actually, you know, spill out your thoughts and what you actually think. I definitely want to check it out, dude. I probably won't. I'll probably wait till it comes out on DVD for sure. I think it's worth at least the Blu-ray, but overall, dude, you know what? It's a fun little time. It's a fun little time for sure. Like I said, you got your kills in there. Got your killer, of course, the fisherman, you know, and it does its trick, dude. Of course, we got our new leads, our new teenagers. We got music, music playing throughout the movie. Um, I don't even know how to. I don't. It's not rock. It's kind of like some pop kind of music. You guys know, like in the original, they played like, you know, this certain type of music. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's pop, rock. I don't know what it is, but you know, this film is overloaded with that kind of music. But this film, I guess, it's new music. You know, it's not like it's current music. I guess people, uh, uh, uh they got, you know, music from recent music. You know, not old music, but it still kind of captures that vibe. I really can't explain it. Like I don't even know how to, you know, pop, rock. I don't know whatever, you know, teenager, you know, kind of music. Not like the average teenager nowadays, but you know, I think pop. I think that's what it is, man. This movie's, you know, filled with it, and I mean, it was cool. It might have been too much, I will say. Like scene after scene, you got like a different song playing, but it definitely adds to the atmosphere. It adds to the vibe because it really, like I said, the original played a lot of this kind of music, you know. And I think that was a nice callback. That was a nice callback. Uh, our new leads, our new main characters. You guys know me, man, and I know a lot of you guys as well. A lot of the leads, you know, main characters in horror movies nowadays, they suck. You know, they're not really, you know, fully developed. Most of these characters and you know these recent movies, we really don't care for them. But in this one, man, they did a cool job. You know, they did a cool job. Uh, of course, we got the blonde chick. She carried the movie pretty good. And then you know the other one, the black hair. I'm terrible with names, guys, but yeah, the chicks did good. I really enjoyed the chicks, the females in this film. The guys were cool. So it wasn't like like dumb characters you really don't care for. You know, they carried on the movie pretty good. You know, and I think that's what and you can say that that's what made up for it. You know, just like Scream, the latest Screams. They had Jenna Ortega. They had Melissa Barrera. They carried on the movie pretty good, man. So I think our leads are really important, you know, because you know they carry on the movie, even though we're pretty much here for you know, to see the fisherman do his thing. You know, the kills are great. You know, like I said, it's a slasher movie, so it's a fun movie for sure. Uh, Hope you guys are doing good as well, man. Appreciate you, man. Let me know what you guys got going on tonight, man. Like I said, Sunday chilling. By the way, man, I just released on Friday. I released my Friday the 13th Part 4 costume test. Go check that out if you haven't. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun doing it, dude. Hey, are we running? Tyrese Daniels, what's up, man? Do Saw DVD menu. I added. Oh hell yeah, he loves horror. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude. That 92 Murder Mask. Awesome, dude. I have it back there. I think it's definitely the better one from the Rob Zombie masks they came out with. Hell yeah, dude, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I remember in the beginning, you know, we were so quick to get the H2 and then the main 2007 one, and a lot of people didn't really care for the 92 Murder Mask. Kind of me as well. Like I'm like I think that was like the last one I got. But dude, I think it's better than the whole bunch, you know. But hell yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, it's definitely the '92 Murder Mask. I think deserves to be in every collection, man. Uh, Even though you guys might not be like the biggest mass-produced Trick or Treat Studios collector, but at least the '92 Murder Mask, totally worth it, man. Yo, Pornstar JR, what's up, man? What up? What up? I chuckle. That's the title. Oh, he loves horror. So, so you did watch. You did watch Clown in the Cornfield. Yeah, man. You know, like I said, it's gimmicky, your typical slasher stuff. But I remember watching that in the theater, man, and it was kind of lonely too. It wasn't packed at all, you know. Like I said, your ordinary slasher stuff, but it was cool. You know, it was cool. Just relaxing. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. I know, like I said, it's summer. I haven't been as live as often, man, but I definitely try to do it more constantly. You know, like I said, today, Sunday, nothing much going on. It's not even that hot, dude. You know what? I know it's summer. We're like, I think over here it's like 80 degrees or something. Like at this time it should be like 90 or over, you know, close to 100. But you know, we still need August. We still need September. Perfect on Blu-ray. It's on. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. I know Jamie Lee Curtis, a lot of great films. You know, The Fog. You know, Prom Night. Haven't heard about that one. Definitely gonna have to check it out, man. Of course, Jamie Lee Curtis, man, the Scream Queen. The Final Destination wasn't that good. You know what, Pornstar? I was actually close to going to watch it in the theater, but I didn't. I really didn't. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I'm not the hugest fan. I'm not the hugest fan of the Final Destination movies. And like you said, I felt like this new one was gonna be pretty much like what we seen previously. I mean, you could kind of say the same thing with I Know What You Did Last Summer. You know, a lot of this stuff we've seen before. But like I said, since I've never been the biggest Final Destination fan, the curiosity really wasn't there. But I know it was like a major success, right? I know it definitely made a lot of money. The latest Final Destination film. What is it called? Final Destination Bloodline or something like that? Yeah, I haven't seen it, dude. I've barely seen the previous ones. The other ones, like I think I've seen them once, you know, or not once, but like little bits and pieces of it. Yeah, for sure, he loves horror. Yeah, same with other franchises. You know, usually it's always the first three that they do the trick, right? And then after that, it gets repetitive. It gets kind of like, you know, it gets it just doesn't go nowhere, you know. But I guess it was a major success because it's been a long ass time since the last Final Destination. Probably because of that. But I have not seen the latest one. From the super into characters, you will know they're gonna die. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like the Final Destination movies, it's mostly for the destruction. I think all the, you know, we're mostly in there for destruction. I know there's a lot of, you know, different kinds of characters, different kinds of actors in the franchise, but yeah, for me, I feel like Final Destination isn't really as story driven. It's more, we're just in there for the destruction, man. We're just there for the, you know, whatever's gonna go down, you know. But I definitely gotta check it out, dude. I gotta rewatch the whole series. Like I said, I really haven't seen the Final Destination movies like that. I love that Ted White. It was amazing. Thank you, man. Thank you. He loves horror. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun doing it. It was actually my favorite costume test in a while, you know. I mean, the last one I did was the Scream 6 one. That one was, I wouldn't say I rushed it, but it was just like whatever's to me. Like, it's just a simple, Scream Ghostface costume, right? Just with the only difference was the aged mask. But it was fun though because that was my first costume test with the 25th anniversary robe. So it's always fun. It's always fun for sure. But the latest one, man, the final chapter, I had a lot of fun doing it, man. Like I really did I digged a lot of the shots, you know. But yeah, man, and I'm already working on the next one, man, for sure. I already got the next costume test ready to go. I watched it for free online. Yeah, I bet porn star. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mean, I really don't watch like movies online. I watch them like on Tubi, on streaming, whatever. But I never really watched movies that are recently released online. Uh, I don't know. It just like I said, the curiosity isn't there. Like I said, certain movies like this one, I know you did it last summer. Uh, it was just a spur of the moment. Like I said, since the trailer came out, I didn't care about it, dude, because you know what? From the outside looking in, based on that damn trailer, dude, it felt like Scream. It felt like Scream 5. The what was it? When did it come out? 2020, 2021. Scream 5. Yeah, dude, that's exactly how it felt like it. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, it's pretty much the same premise as Scream 5. This latest, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Uh, but I will say this though, like I said, I might need to rewatch it one more time. And the Scream 5, I've seen it a nice handful of times, man. I haven't seen it like a lot, but based on my first viewing of this I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, um, I think I liked it better than Scream 5, dude. I feel Scream 5 kind of had something missing, Like I said, it was great seeing Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, right? Our legacy characters. Awesome. And like I said, we were introduced to awesome new characters. Melissa, right? But I don't know, dude. Just based on my first watching on I Know What You Did Last Summer, I might like it more than Scream 5, to be honest. And I thought it was gonna be like I said, even based on the trailer, dude, it felt like it. It looked like Scream 5. Um, you know, and you could say some of the kills, like I said, I Know What You Did Last Summer is a complete inspired by Scream. So what do you expect? For sure. It's a fun slasher movie like Scream is. But as far as a legacy sequel though, I think I might have liked this one better, man. Like, dude, I was entertained throughout the whole movie. I was like I said, the characters, they carried it on pretty good. Like I said, some elements from the original, they do carry on in this one. Like with the whole Fourth of July thing. These new kids, they kind of get involved in the same situation, right? And then they have to step in for help. They get what's her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt, of course, and she's like a college. She's like a teacher, a professor or whatever. In this one, your typical stuff like Scream did, like Halloween did. They gotta reach back to the main chick, right, for some help, and honestly, I thought I was expecting more of Jennifer Love Hewitt, like more screen time, but she did all right. Like I said, I feel like I said, it's great to see some of the legacy characters back, but I think the new characters carried it on pretty good, Uh, but yeah, but that's just me, guys. I don't know. Let me know if you guys seen it or not, or whenever you see. I kind of liked it more than Scream 5. Like I said, I went into this movie thinking it's gonna be just like Scream 5. Like I said, the whole Rico thing and stuff like that. Uh, even even the reveal, dude, felt like Scream 5. The reveal, at the end of the killer and stuff like that. Which I won't go too deep, for some of you guys that have not seen it. But there's some great. Make sure you record. Oh yeah, for sure. He loves horror. Yeah, a lot of great shit. I love this. I think my favorite Final Destination is the second one. It's just so memorable, dude. You know, the whole beginning, dude, with the truck with the logs, right? Um, a lot of cool shit. A lot of cool shit. And I'm not sure if the latest ones are CGI. I'm pretty sure back then, because I'm pretty sure Final Destination was early 2000s or late 90s. I'm pretty sure at that time it was practical. I could be wrong, but uh, hell yeah, a lot of good stunts, a lot of good, like destruction, man. And like you said, yeah, it's not really about character development. Final Destination is about the destruction and everything, which is great. Like I said, the first few did a great job on it. Uh, Even throughout the sequels, even though like I said, I really haven't seen them entirety, like at its entirety, but they still they still do the trick, dude. And I think that's why this latest one, Final Destination, was was a success, dude. It was really highly praised because, like I said, for the same reason, people just like to see some destruction. And yeah, it definitely does its job. Uh, I still like the original. Part one and two, part three didn't come out. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I really, honestly, porn star. I don't recall. I still know what you did last summer. I know the third one was like whack. It was like garbage. But dude, that first one, dude. Every time like it's like every time like it's on TV or whatever. I always happen to just sit there and watch it. I don't know. It's a solid movie for its time. Is it a movie I would choose like to get out of my DVD collection and pop it in? No, like I said, I know what you did last summer. I'm not like the hugest fan of it, but it's still a really entertaining movie, dude. And I might rewatch the second one. I might rewatch the second one. I think I only seen it once, dude. But yeah, just for the whole late '90s, early 2000s feeling, I might give it a rewatch. Definitely will be the judge of what's the better sequel. I still know what you did last summer or this new one. I have, like I said, this new one, a lot of fun, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of it's a good watch. It's a good experience. Good, like I said, when it comes to the slasher aspect, but I also do have a few issues with it. Like I said, uh, uh, um, and like I don't want to go too deep into spoilers, but I feel like they really and this has to do with the legacy characters. If you guys seen the movie, you guys know what I'm talking about. It was just kind of strange, dude. I feel like the third act was kind of I wouldn't say rushed, but it was like it just I don't know, dude. It just felt weird. I felt like our OG Ray. They should have done a lot more with him. Like I said, our legacy characters are back. Um, and Ray has to do. I gotta rewatch the original too, man. It's been a minute. So when I was watching this new one, I was like, okay, I was kind of lost for a minute. Like of course, when it comes to Scream, we know our legacy characters, Dewey, Sydney and Gail, right? But when it comes to I know what you did last summer. I was kind of lost. I didn't really know like who was who. Like I said, I gotta rewatch the original. Uh, 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 but I mean, like I said, it does the trick. It does its gimmick. Our legacy characters are back in this, trying to help out the new generation, the new kids, the new teenagers that are going through the pretty much the same shit they did in the original. Uh, it was whatever. Like I said, since I'm not really as attracted to the original, like we are to Scream, the legacy characters are whatever. Don't get me wrong. Jennifer Love Hewitt, of course, man, you know, great actress. She's definitely a top name, you know, throughout the movie industry or whatever. And so they definitely deserve it. They definitely deserve it. But like I said, since we're not me, I'm not really attracted to those characters. It wasn't like the biggest deal. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was great to see them in the back in the mix, but it wasn't as, you know, thrilling as it was like when we saw Nev Campbell back in Scream 5. You know what I mean? Uh, but yeah, but dude, overall, I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. When, you know, fresh out of the movie theater, like I said, throughout the movie, you're gonna be entertained, dude. You're gonna be entertained. Like I said, a lot of stuff does, you know, transpire like it did in the original, but they also, you know, it's just like it has like a modern twist to it, I guess. You know what I mean? Uh, quick second, guys. I think I need to scroll up a little bit. Um, uh, where was I? I don't go to. Oh yeah, for sure. He loves horror. Yeah, yeah. I know. There's a lot. There's a long history, dude, about, you know, you know, the whole movie theater shooting. I remember kind of being that was a worry of mine when I was a kid. Uh, thank God we haven't heard about like the movie theater shootings are not really as often. You know, I think the last one. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some that happen throughout the world, but I think the last like major one was in 2012. The Aurora, what's it called? The Colorado one. Um, but yeah, but thank God, dude, we haven't really got to that point. You know, if anything, there's more like school shooting. We hear more school shootings than movie theater shootings. You know what I mean? But yeah, he loves horror. I remember that being like kind of like a worry of mine because I was still a kid back then. You know, when the whole Colorado Aurora thing happened. You know, with the Dark Knight, and yeah, but good. But it's a good thing though. It's a good thing. We don't really. It's not as oft. It's not as it's not an everyday thing. You know. But I get you, dude. I get you. You know. We always gotta have, you know, that kind of stuff in the back of our mind. You know. Because you really never know, man. You really never know. Mm, physical is always better. Hell yeah, man. Physical media, DVDs, Blu-ray. I gotta go DVD hunting, man. Haven't gone to any stores or anything like that. Retro. Yeah, man. VHS. Yeah, yeah. VHS is growing bigger than it ever was. I'm not the biggest fan of VHS. I mean, I only own one, the original Scream, but I'd rather get Blu-rays and because I really I don't have a VHS player, you know. But I mean, it's cool, you know. I guess the VHS covers or whatever. It's cool to own for collectible. Uh, they're overrated steelbook 4K releases. Yeah, man. You know what? I feel like there's a lot of that, you know, especially like the newer stuff. I'm not the hugest fan. I'm not the biggest steelbook or 4K collector. I like to keep it, you know, simple, Blu-ray, you know. But yo, Haley Bittinger, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you guys taking the time, man. I'm mainly into old movies. Hell yeah, man. It's all about the old school. It's all about the old school. Don't get me wrong. This new I Know What You Did Last Summer has a lot of like I said, it really takes you back to the time, you know, late 90s, the music, you know, the kills or whatever, the style. It really does its job, man. Like I said, even though there's some nitpicks throughout the movie, it's a solid 7 out of 10 for me, you know. Uh, I'm just relaxing. Went grocery shopping earlier. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. I need to go grocery shopping, man. I think I might go tomorrow or something. Like I said, this weekend, I mean, today, pretty much today, I'm chilling, man. I really didn't feel like going out. But I definitely gotta go, man. I gotta hit Walmart, get a few stuff. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys chilling with me. I'm fine. Grocery shopping. Perfect. Yeah, man. I'm a check it out. I'm gonna look into it. Perfect. With Jamie Lee Curtis. Are you really in the adult film industry? You know what? He Loves Horror. I remember. I know porn star's been around for a while. I remember thinking that too, dude. Like I thought this dude was actually, you know, in the industry. You know, I thought honestly, I thought porn. I remember when I first started seeing porn star around. Uh, 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 Obviously, right away we think because I think he had a picture of a girl, of a female, and I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, that's my first. That was always my first instinct, you know. Uh, uh, Damn, is this dude really a porn star? Uh, but hey, man, it's clever. It's clever. You gotta have them standout names, you know. For sure. I think they come a long way, you know. But yeah, same here. He Loves Horror. That was always like you know, question. Uh, when I first started seeing porn star around. But I bet, I bet, man, a lot of cash. You know, you can say Jay. I enjoy. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. It's always that original entry and then the sequel. You know, some sequels could be kind of shit, but they're always a nice follow up. You know, there's a lot of nice sequels out there, man, for sure. You know. 1985's Return of the Living Dead. I just watched my. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. I think there's like three. There's like two, three sequels, right? Of Return. Yeah, I really don't recall the sequels, man. I pretty much yeah. Like a lot of films like those. You know, Night of the Living Dead. What's another one? I Know What You Did Last Summer, the original. A lot of these certain movies, man. Creep Show. I love Creep Show too. It's a pretty solid sequel, but certain movies like that, I like to stick to the original. You know, it's just I don't know. Autographs from eBay, posters. That's dope, man. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I don't really. I'm not too big on autographs, um, or posters or anything like that. Um, I mean, I have a few posters, but they're like reproduction. They're like I know a lot of the original posters. I've seen on eBay, man. They go for crazy amount of money. You know, especially the originals. Um, but yeah, I'm mostly into like masks, collectibles and stuff like that. DVDs, Blu-rays. Kept it because it's catchy and it rhymes, but being hella female. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you know, it comes natural. You know, sometimes you got to run with it. You know, um, the name, whatever you know, whatever nickname you get and stuff like that. Hell yeah, for sure, man. We were jealous of you. Do you? Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah, he lives. I would love to meet Nev Campbell. She just seems like a sweet lady, man. Like she seems like down to earth. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? This is just from the outside looking in. But I think honestly, from all the females, I think Nev Campbell's the more you could say sweetheart. You know, the nice lady, because we've heard stuff from Jamie Lee Curtis. and all this stuff. But I think Nev Campbell, she just seems like, I wouldn't say innocent, but like just down to earth. She seems like, um, I don't know, dude. She just seems like she's not even she's not even out there like that. Like she's not really like a social media person either. You see her every once in a while. I don't know, but she just seems like, yeah, I would love to meet Nev Campbell, man. Like from the whole bunch, she seems like the more sweet lady, you could say. I don't know what it is. Um, I couldn't do this because I'm going in every girl. They love it. Everybody, yeah, man, dude, it's crazy. I've heard a lot of, you know, I, I've heard it takes a toll, man. Actually being in the industry and stuff like that. I know people are in it for the money, for the cash, but I heard it's crazy, dude. And yeah, like you said, OnlyFans has took over. I guess that's where it's going down now. You know, rather than all these like websites or whatever. I think OnlyFans is like more direct, I guess. Um, oh hell yeah, man! Spirit, I can't wait, dude. Yeah, I can't wait for Spirit to open up. Uh, yeah, I heard there's gonna be a lot of cool shit this year. I can't wait, man. Uh, Grow out the collection. I'm gonna try. Every year I always try to get like a, like kind of like a part-time job at Spirit. For some reason they never, because I think Spirit and stores like that, it's kind of like jobs for like you could say like fresh out of high school or whatever, like people getting their feet wet, when it gets their when it comes to their first jobs and stuff like that. But it'll be dope, dude. I'm definitely gonna try again to work at some of these stores. Need to do a horror movie ranking one of these days. Hell yeah, man. We definitely got to, man. Yeah, for sure. We definitely gotta, plan it out, do a ranking, a review. That definitely would be dope, man. Uh, it's long waited. I know we've been kind of talking about it here and there, um, but we definitely gotta make it happen, porn star, for sure. He Loves Horror is welcome. I don't know. I feel like we should do like, instead of like me, what's it called? I think it's called Zoom, right? Or I'm pretty sure there's different other things where I guess people could join in during the live, and then we just chop it up, you know, set it up, plan it out, so people could actually, we're all tuned in at the same time. That'll be dope for sure, man. We definitely gotta, you know, set it up, man, so we could all come to the right timing to do it. It'll be fun, dude. It'll be fun. I mean, I've done collaborations on the channel before. It's been a minute, but it's always fun, dude. It's always fun. I remember, doing a few with. I think the last collaboration I did was it was either with my cousin Machete Slasher or with my good friends Slasher Movies 410 and Ryan Michael, Horror Bloody Horror. We did like a whole documentary, fan film perspective, or not a fan, like a horror fan perspective. That was really cool. I really like it. I remember Ryan Michael, shout out Horror Bloody Horror. He came up with the idea. He came to us with the idea, and I thought it was clever, dude, because I never seen it. I never seen nothing like that. Especially like, of course, there's millions, thousands of documentaries, right? Horror and stuff like that. But a documentary like based on a fan's perspective, I thought that was great, man. You guys should definitely check it out. It's like, I think it's like a 20-30 minute documentary, really really well made together. I think it's called Horror Runs Red, a horror fan film documentary. Horror Bloody Horror, that's his channel. Definitely check it out, dude. I might repost it like on my community page, so you guys could check it out. But hell yeah, man, definitely always up for collaborations and stuff like that. Yeah, I have a few steelbooks. I have a few 4Ks as well. I don't have a 4K player. Uh, so the only reason I get 4Ks is only if it comes with the Blu-ray. They really don't do that nowadays as much with the 4Ks. It's usually just the 4K. Uh, they don't really include the Blu-ray no more. But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I stick to my simple Blu-ray. Yeah, he looks horror. You know what, Tubi? I was watching. I think I watched like 3 movies during the week, dude. Like in the nighttime, I watched what's it called? A Dark Knight. There's like underrated movies, like you said, like campy, cult movies and stuff like that from like the 80s, 70s. It was a Dark Knight I saw on Tubi. What was the other one? It was kind of like a House of Wax kind of movie. Uh, I'm blinking out on the name, man. I'm blinking out on the name, but it's like kind of like a House of Wax kind of movie. Really good. I don't know. I just love the vintage feel to it. Those old school type of movies. And I also saw another one. I think I saw it here on YouTube though. It was like I forget the name, but it was about like kind of like kind of like not a. It was like this guy, right? He gets bit like by a monkey. They have like this monkey, like this doctor or whatever. He has like this monkey, and he attacks like one of the main characters, and then from that bite, he turns into like like this poisonous thing. I can't, I really can't explain it. And once he attacks like the other characters, they kind of turn into that or whatever. I'm blanking out on the name, dude, but that the main character's name was Ducky, I think. But yeah, like a lot. I think that's like from the 80s or something. But yeah, Tubi, dude, full of a lot of those kind of movies, and yeah, I mean, we gotta be grateful, man. Tubi definitely does the trick, dude. Like I said, I was introduced to a lot of films I never even seen, never heard of, and yeah. But during the week, man, I saw like a good 2, 3 that I haven't seen before. Uh, Shout out. Yeah, but you know what, porn star? I could see that. People getting like, you guys know, man. When it comes to this like internet stuff, people get like kind of sensitive nowadays. I don't know. To me, like since the beginning, man, I've always called you porn star. Whenever we interact or whatever, it's always porn star. What up, porn star? It's just not. It's just normal. Like I don't know. Like some people like it might be too explicit or whatever. But hey, man, it's really just a username. But I get you. I get you. I know some people could kind of like I said, it's a standout name, porn star Jr. It's a standout name, so people are always gonna, you know, put an eye out, like actually like pay attention because it actually stands out. Oh shit, oh shit, about to drop this, dude. I'm so scared if this thing falls. It's gonna like this thing. I need to get like a better stand, dude, because this is resin. It's gonna break, dude. It was about to fall like this. Oh shit. Gotta display it better, man. And I have like this fucking the bed. It's like metal, dude. If that were to hit, it's a done deal. Yeah, man. Oh shit. That's one thing too, man. These NECA masks, they're like so fragile. Resin material. But I love the movies themselves and the masks. Yeah, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I really, if I had more space here in my room, in my horror closet, I would definitely go after more posters and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, dude, I have a Freddy versus Jason poster, reproduction, obviously, um, that I still haven't opened up. I got it in the mail like months ago. I was gonna replace the Scarface with it. Um, but yeah, definitely got to get to it, man. Or I might just leave the Scarface and I might see where I could place it, man. But yeah, like if I had more space, I definitely would, you know, fill up the horror collection with more posters and stuff like that. I mean, I got this Myers poster. I usually have like vinyls, like a few soundtracks, uh, as like posters or whatever. But that's dope though. Yeah, yeah. Usually, I've reached some points like that as well. Like I feel like I got what I need. Like right now, there's not a lot of I'm out in the hunt for. Because not just space, but I just feel like I got what I need. Unless like I know, for example, Tots is gonna come out with the Wes Craven new Nightmare mask. Definitely gonna have to add that to the collection. But as far as like me out there and hunting, like I pretty much got it all, man. Like even this remake mask, dude. This is one I've been wanting for a while now, man. The hood, a solid hood for the remake, man. For this hockey mask. Uh, but yeah, I try not to over collect because it could get kind of hectic. But oh shit. People see my profile, they still be doing my girl because it's Jennifer. Yeah, yeah, so yeah. I mean that's a great picture, man. Iconic picture. Jennifer Tilly in Seed of Chucky, dude. She's hot, dude. She's always been hot. Uh, hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. He loves horror. Yeah, yeah. And I'm glad. I know. I think I've heard like Nev Campbell. Like when around the time Scream 5 was coming out, she was never really too crazy about returning. Mostly because, of course, Wes Craven. I think I've seen some interviews, man. She really wasn't digging to return because, of course, Wes is not here no more. So to her, it really wouldn't feel the same. But I mean, I guess the whole storyline was good enough for her to come back, man. But yeah, she's definitely embraced it throughout time. Like I know I get that in the beginning, some people might not be like some people might not, but they definitely gotta notice. They've noticed their major fan base. This thing is worldwide, so they definitely got. I think they're blessed, I think it's definitely a blessing for them to have the fans they have, man. Because especially Scream, huge fan base, crazy fan base, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they all appreciate it throughout time. For example, like Jamie Lee Curtis, she really didn't care, but I guess I don't know, when someone gets older or whatever, they start to embrace it a little more. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, that's true, porn star. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't really, honestly, yeah, you're right, porn star. Now that social media and the internet, it's in the palm of our hands. It's easy to create your own empire, and I think that's the best route to go, man. I know years back, you either had to get involved in some stuff, but I mean now, man, it's definitely better and like you said, to be independent and create your own lane, you know, instead of having people own your stuff and stuff like that. Start from scratch, for sure. And I think I know we all have our ups and downs with the whole social media thing, internet thing. Uh, Sometimes it's outplayed, but I think that's one of the benefits of this whole internet stuff is making your own thing independent. And I think you're better off now. I think you're better off on doing your own thing instead of trying to join like whatever's going on and stuff like that. I think it's always great to start from scratch and create your own content. And I think that's how you'll definitely climb up the ladder when it comes to either YouTube or whatever. uh it's insane how much some average women make. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, porn star. Yeah, same thing with the music. Same thing with the music, man. I really don't know too much about like the whole music stuff. I know a little bit. I know about like the whole royalties and all that. Like it's important to own your shit instead of having someone own it for you. And I think that was a major issue back then. Like He Loves Horror said, like back in the mm, in the Wild West, uh, 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 you know, Wild West days or whatever. Yeah, like you had to get through someone. You had to get through someone. Music, movies, and yeah, ownership. That's really important, guys. Like I said, either it's whatever your channel, music, or whatever the case may be, man. Ownership is important, and start pushing it yourself because really no one else is gonna do it for you. Um, if like for example, when it comes to music, someone could sign you, they could invest in you, but you're really not gonna see nothing because in the outcome you're not gonna see really nothing because they own it. They gotta recoup their investment before you actually so it's better to do your own thing nowadays, like I said. And that's a benefit when it comes to this internet stuff because now it's in the palm of our hands. Now we could do this, and it's all on you. But the main thing, the one important thing is consistency. Obviously, content. If you're really trying to build up, grow, and build your channel, consistency is key, and content for sure. Uh, but yeah, it's crazy for sure. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. We definitely gotta set it up, Pornstar. Either Discord or StreamYard. I think I still have Discord on my other phone. Uh, but yeah, man. And StreamYard is quite easy to use as well. So I'll definitely be up for it, man. Hell yeah, He Loves Horror. Yeah, yeah. Either it's you know us doing something or as a group, we definitely got to make it happen, man. Got to make something happen. I think the audience would really like it. Not just lives, but we could also do like planned out videos where people could actually, get introduced. Of course, not every. And when it comes to live streams, not everyone. I like live streams because it's in the moment and it's like natural, right? But not everyone really joins in. Like I know everyone has different time and stuff like that. But hell yeah, man. Definitely recommend you. I know He Loves Horror, Pornstar JR. I know you guys are, my regulars. Definitely gotta start cranking out some content, man. Definitely. I wouldn't say, obviously everyone has their pace, whatever they're comfortable with. It's easy to at least start with a short, something simple, something cool, man. Show your, collection, at least in a short or something. Put a music in the background, a score. Hell yeah, man. I think that's how that you definitely get off, start from scratch and get it off the ground. if you definitely, you know, are invested in it, are you interested in, you know, the content and stuff like that. But hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, it would be so bad. I said, yeah, hell yeah. Much love, man, for sure. Much love. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you, man. This is what I enjoy about the live streams, just the interaction, man. And I feel like, you know, once we actually get to the collaborations, man, I think it'll be even it'll be even, you know, more fun. It'll be more interesting because like I said, we're actually interacting uh in real time, you know, rather than, you know, comment back and forth. So hell yeah, we definitely gotta set some up, you know. He says more for retro gaming. Yeah, I know, right? 75-inch TV soundbar. Hell yeah, man. A nice system would do it. I need a new TV for my living room, man. That thing that it broke, you know. It literally broke. I mean, it's always great watching movies here on this screen, but usually when I have like the night off or the day off, I like to like late night. If I'm up, I like to watch movies in the living room, man. But I need a new I need a new TV out there. Uh, I love fighting games. Fighting games, man. They need a, you know, it would be dope. A horror fighting game, man. You know, there was actually one back in the day. It was like I forgot what's it called, but it was like a fighting game, like all like pretty much every horror character. It was like on the PC, uh, like in the 2000s. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Hell yeah, man. That's I want to get the. Is gonna have the arcade edition of the original finally book for that. Them bugs, man. Them bugs were crazy back then. I mean, they still. I mean, I really. I have a computer, but I really don't use it like that. You know. But dude, I remember like when I was a kid, dude. Like the family computer, all types of, you know, viruses and bugs. Cause I remember it was like in 2010. I would always go on like trying to look websites of like when the Nightmare on Elm Street remake came out. You guys know every time a movie comes out, I don't know if they still do it now, but back then, you know, they would like have a website connected to a new movie release. I would always like be all in that, you know, and I need a new computer, dude. I think because, dude, I'm always like when it comes to my YouTube stuff, I only have two phones. It's always been phones, man. I need a because I have a computer, but it's like just it's kind of old. It's slow, but I think a computer, man, a laptop would um, just make stuff easier. You know, editing maybe. Rather than, you know, bouncing back and forth with my phones. I know my phones always have a big issue with space. You know, like for example, before the Friday the 13th costume test, I did an unboxing on a Scream costume. Uh, dude, I had that video for like months. Uh, you know, before I uploaded it because it's just a lack of space on my phone, man. I always have to clear shit out, and even when I clean it, I delete stuff. It's still asking for damn for more space. It's crazy, man. You know, I'm deleting apps. You know, so I could have a freaking video downloaded, uploaded the video, I downloaded the apps again. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, but we definitely we definitely make it happen, man. Like I said, right now I'm definitely gonna try to. The wheels are rolling. The wheels are rolling with my next costume test. Uh, and I can't wait, dude. That's what I've been having fun with lately, the costume tests. And yes, excuse me, I haven't forgot. the horror collection update. It's right around the corner. Uh, it's definitely gonna be coming real soon, man. I know I was trying to do it before October, uh, but man, since the summer started, I've been kind of busy. That kind of explains, why I haven't been live and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, the collection, it's major. It's a major change. It's a major, layout, than the ordinary. Uh, and I can't wait, dude. I really can't wait. Can't wait to show you guys, the new setup, because I think I really am starting, because I really like to display my stuff where I could enjoy it rather than just have it all in the corner, have it all in the closet there. So what I did, I started just spreading stuff out throughout the room, just so I could enjoy this stuff, man. I could, you know, get a nice visual look at this stuff rather than, just have it all in there, But yeah, I'm glad I started moving stuff around. And like I said, that's mainly for the update. That's mainly for the collection update. Uh, but yeah, man, I have to drop some time. Yeah, dude, I need a new phone too. Uh, I mean, usually, I always like to carry at least, even though this phone that I'm streaming on, it has no service. Like I literally only have one phone with a number, right? With service, it's activated. But like these other little phones, no service. I try to keep them mostly for videos because like I said, it gets hectic on your main phone. Like at one point, usually when I have one phone, I try to do my videos, the YouTube stuff, and all my stuff all in once, and it gets kind of hectic. It's the space, memory, and all that. So it's always, I like to balance it out. Like with this phone, I like to do some videos, just so I won't struggle with my main phone. uh but yeah, definitely gotta balance it out every once in a while. Hell yeah, my new laptop. That'll be dope. You know what? For Christmas, I think, like I said, I need a new TV. I'm probably gonna wait till Christmas, dude, because yeah, I need to save up. I need to save up. Uh, I'm not like in a huge rush to get it, even though I really do need a TV in my living room. But I think I'm gonna wait till Christmas, man, because you guys know, man, Christmas, holidays, got the good deals, man, good specials. So hell yeah, man, definitely need a TV. That's like my main thing. Gotta get set. Yeah. I think mine. I think I got it like in 2020, dude. So I think that's like a good significant time, right? I think after 5 years, I guess that's when it starts getting slow, right, and lagging and stuff like that. Um, it dies fast and stuff like that. But I really don't. It's I think mine is the. It's not Apple. It's not Apple. I know Apple are more, they're more consistent. They're more on top of their game. But I think mine is like Windows or something like that. Where is it? I don't even think I have it here. But yeah, it's one of like the cheaper laptop computers. I know Apple would Apple would Apple a Mac. That's what it's called, right? A Mac. It's like this. It's more. It's kind of like iPhone. It's just as quick. Uh, rather than Windows or whatever, a Windows computer. It's a little more slower. It's a little bit more complicated or whatever. But oh yeah, man, these new TV. Yeah, dude, I'm so confused, man. Like even like with my cable, I might cancel my damn cable, dude, because man, it's just it's confusing. Like I don't know, man. It's just I think now we have like smart TVs now, You know, it's strange, dude. It's really strange. On mine, I usually have like I think it's a Roku, so it has like YouTube, Hulu, all this good stuff. But yeah, it's getting more like a smart TV, like a phone, rather than a simple, TV like they were back then. It's crazy, dude. Like even computers, dude. I really don't like to, the new stuff. Even iPhones, like the newer ones, they just seem so complicated to me. Even though they say it's pretty much the same thing as always. It's the same thing as every iPhone, but I don't know. To me, they just seem so complicated, dude. Uh, I don't even know which iPhone I have. Like, I really don't. I don't even know. I think we're like the latest one is like the 13 or something. I got no clue, man. I really got no clue. Uh, Soft fan. I have a Samsung Galaxy. Samsungs are good. I remember before iPhones, I was an Android. I was an Android person. I was, Samsung. Not too bad, like I said, because they're simple. They're not as complicated as iPhones and stuff like that. Like, dude, I remember every time I would get an iPhone, I always struggle with like the Apple ID, or what's it called, iCloud, whatever that is. I always have to like have my sister help me out because I'm bad with like technology. Like I'm slow at that. Um, but yeah, dude. I mean, technology, dude. It's getting more complicated. Like I said, even the newer TVs, dude. It's getting way too complicated. Technology is getting way too damn smart. Uh, Gorilla Glass screen TV. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna have to see what's up. I mean, I don't even know. Like, hopefully, by the time I get the new TV or whatever, uh, it's not as I hope it's something simple like this one, like a Roku or something. Because yeah, these new TVs, it's strange, man. It's strange for sure. But yeah, man, for sure. Oh, yeah, man. I know a lot of this stuff could be outdated. You know, outdated technology, dude. But I just think, man, it's more simple. I mean, like I said, a lot of this stuff, like the newer iPhones and the newer technologies and stuff like that, from the outside looking in, they seem so complicated. But I think once you get the hang of things, it's all good. And I know a lot of this, the modern stuff, they have more features and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I think it's all about adapting. I think it's all about adjusting to this modern stuff, man. Because yeah, eventually, man, we're we're gonna be dealing with smart TVs. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like these older models. They're gonna be like extinct at one point. And yeah, we gotta deal with this new shit. Like for example, the phones. I still carry these, dude. I still carry these damn earbuds. I don't carry the what's it called? The AirPod. I still carry these, dude. And like I said, sooner down the line, these phones with this insert, they're gonna be extinct, and we're gonna have to adjust to the whole AirPod Bluetooth thing. It's crazy, man. It really is. It's crazy, man. But I mean, only time would tell. Um, like I said, I'm old school. I still have these right here, earphones with this, and I know most of the newer model iPhones don't even have the insert, or they have the. I think they have like a whole different new charge. I got no clue, dude. I really got no clue. But yeah, I know nowadays everyone has like the AirPod, uh, 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 Bluetooth earbud. Yeah, the earbud, Bluetooth, um, which they're cool. Actually, I owned the pair. I owned the pair before. Um, it was given to me. They're pretty cool, but it was always so annoying, dude. Having to charge them, and You got to charge the box it comes with as well. The only thing I hate about these is that, of course, you can't plug no earbuds when you're charging your phone because it's the same insert. So that's the only bummer to it. But I don't know, man. Eventually we're gonna have to adapt. Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, yeah, these do the trick, dude. Like, I really I really don't care, if I don't got the AirPods or none of that, Them AirPods trash, they always blow out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I never, like, my main issue with them was always the charging. Every freaking time, charge it and then charge the box. It's crazy, And don't they go for like $200 or something? Imagine, like, dude, these always. I know every once in a while, I'm always buying new of these because, of course, they get. Oh shit! God, guys, this is like my second time almost dropping this thing. Uh, but yeah, these do the trick for me. Constantly they get damaged. I buy new ones, $20. But hey, man, it's better than like freaking spending $200 every time. The AirPods, blow out or they get damaged. I love curing earbuds. I like. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I think these just hit different. I don't like if you play music on them, it just blasts different. I don't know what it is. Like I've always loved these Apple ones. Like even before they had this, it was just a simple aux thing. Uh, these always bump. They always blast compared to like the headphones. Yeah, these always been they've always done the job for me. Like I said, even though every once in a while they do get they blow out or whatever. Gotta buy new ones, but hey, $20, $20. Amazon. I paid over 80 for man. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, man, definitely gonna have to check that out. I know Amazon has a lot of cool shit. I think nowadays it's mostly you know Amazon because stores like Best Buy and stuff like that. They really I see them going out of business, dude. And that's where I usually go for my technology or whatever electronics. Uh, yeah, it's strange for yeah, it's strange. I guess the older, cheaper stuff, it's more I don't know. It's more advanced, not advanced. It's more I think they just even cars, dude. Even cars, dude. Back they don't make cars like they used to. I feel like the cars nowadays, dude, they feel so fragile compared to like 10 years ago or some. Like yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. Like it really is like like you said, cheaper earbuds probably sound better than like expensive good ones. It's a trip, man. It's a trip. How technology even party sees down, but we're back and better than everywhere. Hey, man, party. I don't even. I heard they were coming back. I don't even know. Uh, I know one still remains open in my area, but yeah, I did hear. I heard a little bit that they're gonna come back, but I really don't see. Like it's not like it's just strange, man. Like why would they close down the whole thing? Different locations for them to just make a comeback, and so soon. Didn't they just close like last year or something? In the past year or so, it's strange, you know. I mean, even if they were to come back, I don't think unless they lower their prices down or something, they might, you know, they might have customers walking in through the door. But hey, man, like I said it before, Party City. I've always preferred Party City uh, over Spirit. I don't know what it is, dude. Um, I know Party City has less stuff, but and it's a little cheaper. I think Party City is a little cheaper than Spirit. But yeah, I mean, hopefully they do reopen some of them. I mean, if they do, I don't think it'll be like this major like comeback. I don't think they'll be like reopening all of them. I think it might be selected certain areas and stuff like that. They might break it down to less stores. But I hope so, dude. I hope so because I was sad. I was really sad when they announced Party City was closing. Yeah, pretty much porn star. Yeah, it's like a cycle, you know. It's like like a lot of this stuff is designed for it to be, you know, damaged or broken, so you could, you know, recover it. You could, get a replacement. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It really is. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean there's a few in my area, but it's just way overpriced, dude. Like uh, online, the prices online are cheaper. I know obviously open year round Halloween store has to be they gotta pay rent, they gotta be on top of their shit. So, and obviously not everyone buys Halloween throughout the year. So I mean maybe that's why all these all year round Halloween stores really are prices are sky, they're above the roof. Like I don't know if that's how they're able to keep it open year round. I really don't know, man. But yeah, I feel bad for a lot of people who go into these open year round stores, especially like out of town, because there's the Halloween Town. That's like the main open year round store here in my area, and it's like really especially when it comes to like Instagram, social media, TikTok, and all that. A lot of people like to like a lot of people discover these places because of social media. You got your content creators, they like to go to certain places, right? And a lot of people, you know uh they find out about it and they travel just to come, to s- you know certain store like this one, Halloween Town, open year round. uh I've seen some of the reviews on like Google and stuff like that. People like travel uh, 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 you know to check it out. I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't have open year round stores like that, so it's understandable. But like I said, I think the main issue with a lot of these open year round stores is that they're way overpriced, and obviously they really don't like Halloween Town, the one in my area. I think they only open like 2-3 days a week, you know, throughout the year. Obviously, when it's Halloween season, it's open more hours, more days. Uh, but I mean, it's cool as long as like certain stores like that, open year round stores. I just they're mostly to walk through, not really for me to buy anything, because they have a lot of new releases, like a lot of stuff they come out with, like NECA, Trick or Treat Studios. They carry the new inventory, but um, like I said, dude, it's just overpriced. they double they you know, like a NECA figure could be like 50, 60 bucks at that store, and retail it's like 40 or something, you know. Online is cheaper. but but like I said, I mean, they got to do what they got to do to stay open all year round. Crazy expense to keep a business up in areas like mine. Yeah, man. Yeah, and like I said, I think it has to do with how much people, how much traffic you got in your store. Um, like I said, that the one near me, Halloween Town, it's always busy for sure. Like I said, people. I think people. I mean, of course, people who don't know better, you know, they might, you know, spend money in there. And I also get it too, man, because once you go in there, you can't help yourself. Like it's just so, you know, you want everything, but you also got to keep in mind, man, prices are high here, you know. So it's better to hold on for like online or something, retail. Um, but it's crazy, man. The value, yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Hilo Store, yeah. I'm in Oakland. I must have said it before. Hell yeah, man. Up north, man. That's dope, man. I'm down here in you know, Southern California. Uh, but hey, man, Big Bad Cali, man. It's all about Cali, you know. Like it's all one thing. I mean, no, shout out to. I mean, there's a lot of cool shit. There's a lot of, you know. I know Cali has like a lot of these. You could say open year-round stores, but there's also a lot of gems, outskirts. You know, a lot of, you know, different cool stuff that we might not have here in Cali. You know, but you know, you guys got to remember Cali's like the, you could say the entertainment capital. I don't know, or I guess Hollywood. You know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, I've seen a lot of different kinds of like stores in different areas. I know like Kentucky. I'm bad. Like the East Coast has a lot of cool stuff too, man. New York and stuff like that. It was a character builder. Hey man, I bet, yeah, man. You just never know, man. You never know for sure. Wherever you wherever you end up, you know, you definitely gotta adapt. I've never been to like San Francisco area up north, uh, but I definitely heard. You know, I definitely heard. Uh, oh, that's dope. I did not know that porn star it was found in the Bay Area. That's dope, man. Yeah, I mean, Cali for sure, man. Of course, Cali's the more, you know, you could say expensive state. I don't know. Oh yeah, man, Hollywood. Yeah, for sure, Hollywood. It's is it changed? It's changed throughout the years for sure. I really don't, you know. I really don't like spend time Hollywood side. I don't know. It's just, I mean, I go every once in a while, but not to like hang out or nothing. Mostly to like, you know, chill. Like even like the stars of Walk of Fame or whatever. It's been a while since I've been there. You know, just to enjoy it. You know, and like I said, a lot of shit has changed, dude. Like it really ain't the same. Uh, I don't know, dude. It's just crazy times we live in, man, for sure. Size of a bigger country, Texas. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, yeah. A lot of the key states for sure. On the 4th, I tried to go live out there. Yeah, man. 4th of July. I mean, here in my side of town, there really wasn't. It wasn't too crazy when it comes to fireworks. Other years, it's a little bit more active, but this year it was. It wasn't too crazy, man. It really wasn't too. Like there was fireworks for sure. People were doing their thing, but usually it's more like active. It's more crazier, you know. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. You know, especially 4th of July, man. A lot of shit. A lot of stuff really. I guess there's a lot going on. Maybe service cuts out. I'm not really too sure. But but yeah, man. I mean, you know what? I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today's live stream. Uh, just wanted to hop on here real quick, talk about I know what you did last summer. Uh, Solid film, 7 out of 10. I mean, I recommend it. If I were you, I would wait till streaming or something, or you could watch it online, on one of these websites. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, man, for sure. Hanging out with me for a bit. He loves horror, pornstar Jr. It's always great, man. Yeah, definitely. Once I get more time, once we get more time settled in, uh, I definitely will try to have us all connect, have us all in the same page, so we could get a live stream going on, man. Some content going on. That'll be a lot of fun, man. Like I said, especially since you guys definitely have always the support is there, and I would definitely like I said, it'll be dope. It'll be dope to do a little some with you guys. Interact a little bit more. You could say, uh, you know, not personally, but more like, or you could say personally, but that's not the word I'm looking for. More, more direct, more straightforward. I think that'll be dope, man. I think you know, audience would like it. The subscribers would like it. All type of content, man. Just going over films, shit, maybe watch-alongs, stuff like that. I think that'll be really cool. Uh, so yeah, I'll definitely be connecting with you guys, man, for sure. Uh, I got a few more videos on the way. Like I said, my trying to get the wheels rolling on my next costume test. I might announce it, or I think I announced it before, but yeah, my next costume test will be a Michael Myers one. I know a lot of people were like it's about time you do a Myers. Like you've been too much Jason. But hey, man, I don't know. I think Jason's a little bit more, just a little more fun, man. It's a little bit more unique, more like I said. Every Jason, every variation of Jason, it's different. Outfit and stuff like that. Of course, with Myers, different mask. It's just the coveralls. It might be a change in the color of the coveralls, but it's always fun cosplaying as Jason. But yeah, my next costume test will be a Michael Myers one. I know you guys would definitely like it. It's gonna be an update because I actually done one. It's gonna be the Halloween 6 costume test. The Crystal Michael Myers. I can't wait to do that. I did one back in the day, but back then I used like the regular blue coveralls, but now I actually own the gray coveralls that he uses in Halloween 6. So that'll be a nice update, man, for sure. And of course the Rob Zombie Halloweens. Uh, Hopefully by October, man, we get the Rob Zombies coming through, man. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys chatting with me. I know we kind of talked a little bit about the latest film. I know you did it last summer. 7 out of 10 for me. It was solid. It was okay. You know, like I said, I might like it more than Scream 5. I might need to rewatch it, but I'll be on HBO Peacock around Halloween. Yeah, man, hell yeah. A lot of the stuff is gonna be coming through. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Horror. Yeah, horror is a lifestyle, man. Hell yeah. And I think it's great we display, our interests, our passion, through through the fans, through the audience, man. I think that'll be really like. I think people will really catch on. So yeah, man. Much respect to all of you guys, man. Shout out to all of you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your night, man. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll try to go live one more time during the week. I'll see what's up if I'm not too busy. But like always, man, it's great. Shout out to all of you guys. You guys stay safe out there. It's the Michael Myers signing out.